Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Racco Unfiltered. First things first, guys, I hate when I'm fucking right. AC Milan lose 3-1 to Liverpool in the first match day of the new Champions League. Yes, guys. So if you guys watched my preview video yesterday, I had predicted Milan will lose this game 3-1 to Liverpool because I was not confident at the way Milan had been playing. Despite the big win against Venezia 4-0 on Saturday, Milan had not given me a lot of confidence going into this game against a top club like Liverpool to get a result and show that they mean business this year under Paulo Fonseca. Well, the nightmares are starting to come to fruition, guys. This is exactly what I was worried about when Milan hired a manager like Paulo Fonseca, a mediocre manager who cannot get the best out of his players, guys. And look, guys, let's be honest. Milan started off this game fantastic, okay? They really started off well. First 3 minutes into the game, obviously Milan scored that goal where Maignan had the ball. He chips it over to Calabria. Calabria heads it to Morata. Morata catches Pulisic on the overlap, and Pulisic gets in by himself. And he takes a great shot, and he scores, and it's 1-0 Milan. And we're thinking, holy shit, what a start for the boys. You know, starting off like this against a top club like Liverpool. Have started off the season well, winning 3 of their first 4 games in the Premier League. And we think, finally, okay, Fonseca's got these guys mentally prepared, ready to play a big game. Nope. As soon as Milan scores this goal, Milan sit back and let Liverpool attack them. The worst game plan you could possibly ask for with a team like Liverpool who have a lot of attacking threats, especially on the wing. Oh, and the funniest thing about that, I also mentioned too, who I think should have started this game between over Emerson Royal and Davide Calabria. Well, Davide Calabria started this game over Emerson Royal. And man, oh man, Liverpool were licking their chops the minute they saw Davide Calabria in that starting 11. Liverpool literally attacked that entire right side the entire game. Gakpo had a fucking field day, guys. My God. But what's even worse about this game, guys, is that Milan's lack of ability to defend set pieces. Look at Liverpool's first goal here. You have Fofana by himself there, not defending anyone. You have Konate to his left, who's wide open. As soon as Trent Alexander-Arnold kicks that ball, Fofana steps out instead of stepping in. Konate's wide open in the box, and boom, it is 1-1 after 22 minutes of play. Now, you got to give Liverpool a lot of credit. They're the ones who started dominating play, dictating possession. Milan couldn't do anything. All they had to do, guys, was just defend because Liverpool were driving the ball downfield like no tomorrow. It was nuts, okay? Very bad to see, guys. Milan didn't press at all. Liverpool was suffocating Milan in their own end. Every time Leao got the ball, Liverpool would be defending 2 men. Okay, they'd always have 3 men up on the field when Milan's defense had the ball, always pressuring them. Liverpool had a great game plan in place, and it worked to perfection. And then again, on the second fucking goal, another set piece, guys. Look at Virgil van Dijk, okay? Van Dijk's fighting with Reinders, okay? And then he fights off Reinders. Then he's able to get in between Cheek and Pavlovic, 2 of our bigger guys in the team. And he's able to get his head because he gets inside position on the both of them. And he's able to score. But guys, Ruben Loftus-Cheek pisses me off to no tomorrow. This guy is 6'4", but never uses his body to his advantage. It is absolutely mind-blowing to see. And the fact that Ruben Loftus-Cheek is such a one-dimensional player, guys, he can only play one certain position, and that is a midfielder, a box-to-box midfielder, guys. That is it. He can't play as a holding midfielder. He cannot play as an attacking midfielder. He needs to play as a box-to-box midfielder where he gets the ball and drives the ball upfield. Okay, that is the only type of midfielder Ruben Loftus-Cheek is, guys. He does not thrive in either one of those other positions I just mentioned, but our idiot manager, Paulo Fonseca, continues to play him in one of those 2 roles. So, the first half ends, Milan is down 2-1 because of incompetent defending on set pieces, okay? Maignan has already been knocked a few times in this first half, all right? He's had the medical team look at him. Then in the 50th minute, Pavlovic turns the ball over. And then after Maignan and Tomori collide, and then Maignan hurts his knee. And you already know, with Mike Maignan and his injury history since coming to Milan, that once we saw him on the ground like that, we knew he was coming out of this game, guys. And it is absolutely pathetic to see, guys, Mike Maignan injury history since coming to Milan, guys. Check out Mike Maignan injury history since coming to Milan, guys. He has had a wrist injury the year he won the Scudetto. He was on 44 days. He had a calf injury, 27 days. That calf muscle tear, 128 days. A thigh problem, 10 days. Knee bruise, 2 days. Muscle fatigue, 2 days. Abductor, 20 days. Finger injury, 13 days. Guys, this is a fucking goalkeeper. This is a goalkeeper. And he's injured this much. And we're about to renew him for 6 million euros a year. I don't know, man. I love Mike Maignan. I think he's a great goalkeeper. Okay, he moves the ball well. He's one of the best ball-moving goalkeepers in the world. But guys, this is ridiculous, man. Our goalkeeper's out this long. It's just pathetic that a goalkeeper's unable to stay healthy. It's insane that every year you can guarantee one injury from Mike Maignan. He's going to miss a game or two. And for sure, ironically enough, we got the derby coming up on Sunday, guys. It's ironic, right? So, Mike Maignan comes out of the game 4 minutes after the halftime break. I don't understand why Milan just didn't take him out at halftime and bring Torriani in then. But Maignan wanted to give it another go. He comes out in the 50th minute. It's already bad enough that we've lost Ismail Benacer for 4 bloody months. Okay, that guy tore his calf. Okay, Benacer too, he's another guy we cannot rely on anymore. Okay, he has had 2 long-term injuries, Benacer. It's too much now. We obviously tried to sell him. We couldn't offload him. And now we got to deal with this injury with him as well. Absolutely horrendous, guys. But you would also think Fonseca would make changes at halftime. Nope. Doesn't make a single change. Brings back Calabria on a yellow card. Keeps Cheek on the field, even though both of them did nothing. You know, Milan was absolutely horrendous in that second half. And I have nobody to blame but the bloody coach and the management who hired this fucking coach. Okay, the only guys that showed any type of heart was Pulisic, who scored the goal, obviously, and Tammy Abraham when he came into the game. All right, and it's ironically enough, once Milan gives up that third goal to Dominic Szoboszlai, okay, and it's 3-1, what's Milan do? They finally decide to push. But it's already too fucking late because the game is out of reach and Liverpool were already dominating you, but now you guys want to try. Okay? The funniest thing was about this game, guys, the Curva Sud had put up a banner before the game saying fearless. Fearless. They were fearless for 3 minutes, and then after, they were the opposite. Because after that game, man, the Curva was fucking booing the shit out of this team. Telling them, show their balls. Okay? Whip them out and show them. The club never did that, man. They never showed their balls in this game. They looked scared. They were the opposite of fearless. Okay? This club is in a dangerous situation now, guys. Milan lose again, 3-1 to Liverpool. Okay, it's another loss for Milan. That's 2 losses already this year for them, guys. All right, we've conceded 9 goals. 9 goals, guys. We've conceded 2 goals in 4 of our first 5 matches this year. And we got Inter, like I said, on Sunday. I am very, very terrified, guys. Extremely terrified. We've scored 10. All right, that's okay. But the 9 goals conceded is horrendous. All right, and this is why I blame the manager and the management for hiring this manager. Now, after the end of the game, guys, the shit that this manager said was jaw-dropping. This guy already knows that he's in big fucking trouble, guys. So, the first thing Paulo Fonseca was asked was about the game. So here's the question. How did you judge the game? He goes, we played against Liverpool, who are a huge team. We started well, both attacking and defending. But when we concede 2 goals from set plays, that changed the game. We lost our mental space because when the team lacks confidence, we develop problems and don't do what we were prepared in training. I told the players you cannot make these mistakes in this kind of game. At the same time, I have to admit, Liverpool are more of a team right now than we are. We need to keep working to have not 20 good minutes, but 70, 80, 90 minutes playing our football. After we conceded the second goal, the team stopped playing, and it becomes difficult after that. So, guys, I want to remind you of something, okay? Liverpool's manager, Arne Slot, started the same time Paulo Fonseca did for Milan. Don't forget, Jurgen Klopp was there for 8 years. Okay? So Arne Slot, a new manager, has the same amount of time that Fonseca has had with Milan. And Fonseca has the audacity to say, they are more of a team than Milan is? Paulo, that's your fault. You don't have this team ready to play every weekend. You look like you're out of your depth. You cannot be managing a 7-time European champion and saying these type of things. They're more of a team than we are. Are you kidding me? You're admitting defeat right then and there. What the hell are you saying? Like, what the hell does this mean? They're more of a team. That is absolutely a pathetic excuse of an answer from Paulo Fonseca. That is ridiculous to say when Arne Slot has managed the same amount of games as he has. Pathetic. Okay? And then Zvonimir Boban the other day was mentioning going to a 4-3-3 for Milan, and that would be the most suitable formation to continue. And Fonseca said this about that. Here he goes. So, he goes, I respect everyone's opinion. I think we play with a few different formations, but we are too weak defensively, poor in individual duels, and making the wrong decisions. I'm trying to find the best characteristics of our midfielders. Loftus can be a 10 or an 8. Reinders is not someone who can play next to Fofana. We are not playing a 4-3-3. There are always 3, including Pulisic, who can cut inside. I think we had 3 or 4 good situations in the first half with Loftus and Pulisic, but we got the final ball wrong. This is a structure that I like with 2 midfielders with Reinders and Loftus and Pulisic combining. That is where we created the most dangerous situations. Guys, this manager is an idiot. He thinks Ruben Loftus-Cheek can play in the number 10 position. We have seen clearly that Ruben Loftus-Cheek's best position is in a midfield 3, playing on either the left or right side. That is where he is most suitable for. And the fact that this manager says that Reinders and Fofana can't play together, he's lost the plot if you ask me, guys. This is the same manager that said Pierre Kalulu was not good enough to play right back for us when we have Davide Calabria and Emerson Royal playing there. Why is Thiago Motta able to play Kalulu at right back? And he had a great game today for Juve, but Fonseca's not able to. This guy reminds me of Stefano Pioli, guys, only playing guys in certain positions, refusing to try different things. You know, Fonseca's clearly doing the same thing. He is refusing to try a new formation. He is sticking to what he knows. And it's pretty clear, guys, that this guy here is going to live by the sword and die by the sword, because he is not going to go from a 4-2-3-1 to a 4-3-3. And listen, guys, if he wants to do that, that's fine. Be my guest, buddy. You won't be managing this club much longer, okay? And the fact that a manager like Fabio Capello is coming out and saying Milan couldn't place 2 to 3 passes, they have no leader on the field, it's just like, this is not a Milan team he is confident seeing moving forward. And he is totally 100% right. I'm not confident. That's why I said Milan were going to lose 3-1 today against Liverpool, okay? Things are looking very bad for this club moving forward, guys. Paulo Fonseca can no longer continue as manager if they lose to Inter. The fact that this guy couldn't even go 10 games without being sacked possibly is just as bad as Gianpaolo a few years ago. And the fact that we let Pierre Kalulu go to a direct rival and we have to watch this schlep, Davide Calabria and Emerson Royal, play in that position is absolutely sad to see. And I will blame Fonseca and Moncada specifically for this problem at the right back position, guys. Spending 15 million euros on Emerson Royal and not even bloody playing the guy, okay? Absolutely horrible coaching in this game, and it has been horrible coaching since the beginning of the season, guys. And Milan's management better get their shit together and wake the hell up and hire a competent manager, because this guy ain't it. You try to win on the cheap, it ain't gonna work. You're never gonna win on the cheap, Milan's management. When are you gonna learn? Okay? Enough is enough. All right? That's it. I've had enough, guys, for this video today. Milan make me sick to my stomach, especially this management, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content, guys. Forza Milan sempre as always, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're a mark. Ciao, guys.